Good evening. It's Wednesday, June the 21st, and it's the longest day. It's midsummer, and I've just popped down to the allotment after a really busy couple of days to just check and see how it's fared after the much needed heavy rain that we've had the last few days. There's the familiar view of the Walls Monument. So, I have one single rose left on my Gertrude Jekyll. It was absolutely battered by the rain. The rasps are starting to ripen up. They should be ready for picking in a couple of days. My rasps over here are so heavy and laden they've actually bent over. I'm going to have to think of something to support them, but they are loaded with raspberries. The little leeks have survived so far, starting to compete with the weeds, but again I'll get on to that shortly. Coming round, oh, it's a bit windy. It's pleasant, but it's windy. Apple mint going bananas. It's just loving life now that the other herbs died off or got eaten by the bunnies over the winter. My potatoes in full flower. Wow. Can't remember what these are. I'll maybe put a link in the description if I can find the box. These are the last lot of potatoes. Now they're Pentland something, not Javelin, the other ones. I guess I'll see if I can remember. I do have some rogue strawberries here, there and everywhere. They're ripening. And the long bed, the calendula, is starting to pop up, so this bed will need a good weeding as well, but this whole bed is going to be calendula. I'm going to be picking it and using it and making lots of cool stuff. The berry bed's doing well. Red currants are reddening up. White currants, they look like they're going white, but since I've never grown them, I don't know when they're ready. The red gooseberries are ripening up. There's not many on this, but this is still quite a young bush. It's okay. The established gooseberry bush, yep, loads there. This big black currant, I came today and a huge bit has broken off, so I've had to temporarily put my fork in to hold them up. There are some black currants. I will pick these before I leave. And these ones, they look like they've got some new growth. Looking healthy, but oh my word, look at the weeds. A couple of rogue strawberries down there as well. My thornless bramble is about to burst into flower. Loads and loads this year. Again, thriving on neglect, which is what bramble or blackberry, depending on where you are in the world. It thrives on neglect. And the polytunnel, which is the reason I came tonight, was just to water my tomatoes and check everything's okay. The barb doing well. And the Roma tomatoes, they are thriving. No flowers yet, but that's okay. A couple of nasturtiums from last year. I did plant some more nasturtiums along the back there, but they've not popped up yet. Brought the chilli from home. See if it does better in the polytunnel. Aubergines, eggplant, depending on where you are. This little bargain plant is producing quite a lot. As you can see, something is munching on the leaves. I've been inclined to think like a leaf cutter bee or something, since it Seems to munch randomly. And all the cucumbers. Now I did put down some organic slug pellets. It's actually the last, and I'm never going to use slug pellets again. Just to give them a bit of a start. And then we move on to the beer traps and see if that works as well. But yeah, a different view tonight. Still lovely.